Australia is a land of staggering contrasts and timeless wonders, a vast continent where ancient landscapes meet modern marvels, and where the natural world unfolds in ways found nowhere else on Earth. At its heart lies the iconic Uluru, a massive sandstone monolith that rises from the red heart of the Outback, sacred to the Anangu people and glowing a deep ochre at sunrise and sunset, a spiritual and geological wonder that speaks to Australia's deep Indigenous heritage. Along the northeastern coast stretches the Great Barrier Reef, the largest coral reef system in the world, teeming with marine life in a kaleidoscope of colors, offering a breathtaking underwater spectacle that draws divers and dreamers from across the globe. To the south, the Blue Mountains enchant with their misty eucalyptus forests, steep cliffs, and hidden waterfalls, while the Daintree rainforest in the north, older than the Amazon, buzzes with life in every shade of green. But Australia's wonder isn't confined to nature alone. It pulses in the vibrant cities of Sydney and Melbourne, where creativity, culture, and cuisine thrive against the backdrop of architectural icons like the Sydney Opera House and Harbour Bridge. Whether it's the raw beauty of the remote Kimberley region, the alien like rock formations of the Pinnacles Desert, or the endless white beaches lining the coasts, Australia offers a sense of space, freedom, and ancient mystery that stirs the imagination. It is a land that invites not only exploration but transformation, offering visitors a chance to connect with something vast, wild, and deeply enduring. Beyond its breathtaking landscapes and iconic landmarks, Australia's true wonder lies in the stories etched into its soil, stories that stretch back over 65,000 years through the world's oldest continuous culture, the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. Their deep spiritual connection to the land, known as the dreaming, imbues every mountain, river, and desert with meaning, transforming the natural world into a living, breathing tapestry of ancestral knowledge and sacred law. Rock art galleries in places like Kakadu and the Kimberley preserve these stories in vivid ochres and carvings, offering profound insight into humanity's ancient relationship with the earth. Australia's vastness is humbling. It's a country where you can drive for days through the outback without seeing another soul, under skies so wide and starlit they seem otherworldly. Yet within this emptiness, there is a powerful sense of presence. The silence of the desert, the rhythmic crash of waves on the Great Ocean Road, the call of a kookaburra at dawn, all are part of the quiet, constant heartbeat of the land. And while the country is known for its untamed wilderness, it also holds fragile beauty, from the vibrant wildflowers of Western Australia's spring to the delicate balance of its endangered marsupials and bird life. Modern Australia, too, contributes to its sense of wonder, a multicultural society where Indigenous traditions, European influences, and global cultures intertwine. Art, music, and literature thrive, often drawing inspiration from the dramatic landscapes and the tension between ancient and new. Festivals like Vivid Sydney light up the skyline in celebration of creativity, while small coastal towns and remote communities offer deeply authentic encounters with local life. In every way, Australia is a land of extremes and harmonies, harsh yet healing, remote yet welcoming, ancient yet alive with youthful energy. To stand on its soil is to feel the immensity of time and nature, to be reminded of our place in the world, and to witness a continent unlike any other, bold, mysterious, and utterly unforgettable. Even the air in Australia feels different, carrying the scent of eucalyptus in the bush, the salt of the sea along its endless coastline, or the dry, sun-baked aroma of the outback. It's a place where every sense is awakened. One moment you might be hiking through the lush trails of the Grampians, spotting kangaroos among wildflowers, and the next, gazing over the dramatic cliffs of Tasmania's rugged coastlines, where the Southern Ocean carves ancient stories into the stone. There's a rawness to it all, untamed, untouched, and unapologetically wild that evokes both awe and reverence. Australia's islands, too, add to its natural wonder. Fraser Island, the largest sand island in the world, is a wonder of shifting dunes, freshwater lakes, and rainforests growing from sand. Lord Howe Island offers a pristine paradise of coral reefs and volcanic peaks, while Kangaroo Island is a sanctuary for native wildlife, where seals sunbathe on untouched beaches and koalas doze in eucalyptus canopies. These islands feel like fragments of an earlier Earth, preserved in time. But perhaps one of Australia's greatest wonders is its ever changing light. From the golden haze that settles over the wheat fields of South Australia to the intense red glow of the sun sinking behind desert ranges, the quality of light seems to shape the very mood of the land. It brings color to life in a way that is visceral: deep blues, searing whites, burning oranges, all of it casting Australia in a light that feels almost mythical. To experience Australia is not just to visit a country, but to journey across a living, evolving masterpiece. It's where time moves at its own pace, where solitude becomes a gift, and where the vastness of the land opens up space within yourself. Whether you're a wanderer, an adventurer, a thinker, or a dreamer, Australia holds a wonder that speaks to something ancient and essential, something that changes you quietly and forever. Australia's wonders extend into the depths of its cultural tapestry as well, with the pulse of Indigenous heritage running through every aspect of the country's identity. From the sacred Shapakai dance in the far north to the powerful storytelling in the Koori art of the southeast, Australia's Indigenous cultures offer visitors a chance to connect with the wisdom of generations who have walked this land long, long before European settlers arrived. These cultures' deep understanding of the land's rhythms, its flora and fauna, and the spiritual significance of every rock, tree, and animal create a profound sense of respect for the natural world. Places like Lake Mungo in the heart of the Outback stand as silent witnesses to human history, as some of the oldest evidence of human habitation is found in its dry, cracked earth. The Australian outback, with its red deserts, sparse scrublands, and the surreal beauty of the Bungle Bungles in Purnululu National Park, feels like another planet entirely, an expanse of land that is both intimidating and hypnotizing. At the same time, the coastal regions offer an entirely different wonder. Sydney's golden beaches, where the surf crashes against the sand, and the Pacific Ocean stretches to the horizon in a dazzling display of turquoise and blue. Along these shores, world-class cities like Sydney and Melbourne blend coastal beauty with cosmopolitan flair, where vibrant street art, cutting-edge cuisine, and a rich cultural scene create an atmosphere of continuous creativity and discovery. Australia's wildlife is another striking feature of its wonder. Where else in the world can you encounter animals like the platypus, koala, kangaroo, quokka, and the cassowary in their natural habitats? Australia is a sanctuary for some of the most unique and endangered creatures on Earth, and its conservation efforts to protect them add to the country's global importance. Whether you're swimming alongside sea turtles in Ningaloo Reef or watching wedge-tailed eagles soar across the vast skies of the outback, the wildlife of Australia is as diverse and magnificent as the land itself. In Australia, every experience feels like an invitation to embrace nature, to explore the unknown, and to honor the ancient cultures that have shaped the land. Whether you're trekking through its mountains, diving into its crystal clear waters, exploring its rainforests, or walking through its bustling multicultural cities, Australia's wonders are ever present and constantly unfolding. It's a land of profound beauty, ancient mystery, and modern energy, where the past and present exist in a delicate dance, and where every new adventure seems to reveal something unexpected yet entirely natural. Australia doesn't just captivate the mind, it imprints itself on the soul. As you delve deeper into Australia's vastness, the sense of discovery never truly fades. Every corner of the country has its own unique wonder waiting to be uncovered. In the remote Kakadu National Park, lush wetlands teem with birdlife, and the ancient rock art carved by the first Australians adds a mystical quality to the landscape. Here you can traverse mangroves, cruise along the yellow water billabong, and immerse yourself in a world that has remained largely unchanged for thousands of years. The Bungle Bungles in the Purnululu National Park offer another surprise, a striking landscape of beehive-shaped sandstone domes that are as visually striking as they are geologically significant. Australia's coastal wonders are equally remarkable, with Great Ocean Road standing out as one of the most iconic coastal drives in the world. Along this route, you'll encounter the 12 Apostles, a collection of towering limestone stacks rising dramatically from the Southern Ocean. Each sunset paints these ancient rock formations in a breathtaking array of colors, making for an unforgettable experience. On the other side of the continent, the Whitsunday Islands offer pristine white sand beaches and crystal clear waters, perfect for sailing, diving, or simply soaking in the tranquil beauty of this tropical paradise. The charm of Australia lies not just in its dramatic landscapes, but in the way it invites you to slow down and truly connect with the land and its people. From the cultural festivals of the Torres Strait Islands, where you can experience traditional music and dance, to the quiet, contemplative beauty of Tasmania's wilderness, the country offers endless opportunities to engage with its diverse cultures and landscapes. The Tasmanian Wilderness World Heritage Area is a place where ancient rainforests, wild rivers, and towering cliffs come together in a pristine environment, offering a unique sanctuary for wildlife as well as a sense of timelessness that transports you to a world far removed from modern life. Australia's cities are vibrant centers of culture where modernity and history coexist in remarkable ways. Melbourne, often hailed as the cultural capital, thrives with street art, trendy cafes, international cuisine, and a constant buzz of creativity. The Sydney Opera House, an architectural marvel, continues to host world-class performances, while the surrounding harbor and beaches make Sydney one of the most visually stunning cities in the world. These urban wonders, set against the backdrop of nature, offer an extraordinary balance between bustling city life and awe-inspiring landscapes. Ultimately, what makes Australia truly exceptional is its diversity. From the tropical rainforests of the north to the windswept plains of the south, from the thriving coral reefs of the coast to the stark beauty of the desert interior, Australia's landscapes defy categorization. It's a place where extremes meet in harmony, where the ancient and the modern, the wild and the cultivated, the quiet and the loud coexist in a delicate equilibrium. This is what makes Australia not just a destination, but an experience that is bound to stir something deep within. It's a journey that promises not only to fill your senses, but to change the way you see the world. In Australia, every discovery feels like an invitation to explore further, to dream bigger, and to immerse yourself in a land that is as enigmatic as it is unforgettable. Australia's enduring magic lies in the way it embraces its contrasts, from the laid-back beach towns like Byron Bay, where the surf meets a bohemian lifestyle, to the sophisticated urban vibes of Sydney and Melbourne. The country fosters a unique blend of freedom and innovation. In the remote Outback, you may find solitude and a peaceful connection to nature, yet just a few hours away, you'll discover thriving cosmopolitan centers pulsing with life. This ability to seamlessly balance the natural world with human progress is one of Australia's most defining qualities. The outback remains one of the most striking facets of the country's character, an endless horizon where the red earth stretches for miles, broken only by the occasional waterhole or desert bloom. This area may seem harsh, but it also holds some of Australia's most beautiful moments. The sunrises and sunsets here are unparalleled, bathing the landscape in golden hues that seem to last forever. The Simpson Desert, Sturt Stony Desert, and Flinders Ranges are regions where travelers come to experience the raw, untouched beauty of Australia's heart, a place where time seems to stand still. Yet, Australia is far from static. In recent years, the ecotourism movement has flourished, with an increasing number of travelers seeking sustainable and immersive experiences in its pristine wilderness. Whether it's staying in eco-lodges in the Daintree rainforest, swimming with whale sharks in Ningaloo, or experiencing Aboriginal cultural tours, Australia offers plenty of ways to connect with its natural wonders while protecting the environment. The country is leading the way in conservation efforts, focusing on preserving its most delicate ecosystems, like the Great Barrier Reef, while encouraging responsible travel that honors its biodiversity. The nation's commitment to Indigenous heritage is also an integral part of its ongoing transformation. There is a growing movement toward recognizing the contributions and knowledge of the First Nations peoples, who are not only custodians of the land, but also the storytellers who have lived in harmony with it for millennia. The Uluru Katachuta National Park, for example, represents a remarkable partnership between the Anangu people and the Parks Australia team, demonstrating how modern-day conservation can honor ancient wisdom. This collaboration serves as a model for future conservation efforts, blending traditional ecological knowledge with contemporary science. As you explore the many facets of Australia, you may find yourself constantly struck by the sense of scale. The country is so vast that each journey feels like an entirely new experience. A road trip along the Nullarbor Plain offers a view of the world's longest stretch of straight road, extending across a seemingly endless horizon. A visit to the Tasmanian wilderness transports you to an untouched world where misty mountains, wild rivers, and ancient forests stand frozen in time. Australia's geography, with its deep gorges, towering rainforests, and pristine beaches, offers such diversity that it feels like a world unto itself. Yet, for all its natural wonders, Australia is also defined by its people. The Aussie spirit is laid back but resilient, creative yet grounded, and fiercely protective of its lands and its heritage. Australians have a genuine love of life, whether they are gathered at a backyard barbecue, paddling along a calm beach, or cheering at a sports event. The country's sense of community, hospitality, and joy is an essential part of the experience, whether in urban hubs like Brisbane or small country towns. Australians take pride in their local communities, supporting their farmers, artists, and businesses, which helps create a vibrant cultural landscape that extends well beyond the main tourist destinations. Australia's wonders are not just confined to its landscapes and cultural riches, they are rooted in its spirit, a spirit that blends the ancient, the wild, and the modern, and invites everyone to embrace life with curiosity, respect, and awe. This is a country that offers something for every traveler, whether you're looking to dive into the depths of the Great Barrier Reef, chase the thrill of outdoor adventure in the snowy mountains, or seek tranquility in the Red Center. And once you've experienced the land of endless beauty and surprises, you'll understand that the true wonder of Australia is the way it stays with you long after you leave. It becomes part of your memory, an unforgettable chapter in your story that continues to call you back. The profound connection Australia offers with its natural and cultural treasures lingers long after the journey has ended. In its silence, you learn to listen to the world in new ways. The call of a distant bird echoing through the gorges of Karajini, the whisper of wind through the Tasmanian wilderness, or the gentle lap of waves on the beaches of Fraser Island. Australia's vastness invites introspection, as it becomes not just a place you visit, but a space where you can feel yourself shift, breathe, and recalibrate. There's something about the space and solitude in Australia's more remote areas that reminds you of life's simplicity, its rawness, and the deep connection we all share with nature. It's not just about the landmarks or the experiences, it's about the way the land has the power to transform how you see the world. The Uluru sunset, with its changing colors as the stone shifts from red to gold to deep purple, speaks of something ancient, profound, and timeless. It is a place that carries the wisdom of eons, and standing before it, one can't help but feel small, yet deeply connected to something far greater. There is a powerful humility in experiencing the ancient, endless skies of the Outback, the solitude of the Nullarbor, or the rare, undisturbed beauty of Kakadoo's wetlands, where the past and present converge in a harmonious dance. It's a humbling reminder that the Earth has existed long before us and will continue after we've left, and we are just a fleeting moment in the vastness of time. Australia's wildlife remains a testament to the country's unique ecosystem. The marsupial wonders, the koalas, kangaroos, and wallabies, are not only adorable, but they are also vital parts of the ecological balance. For those who are lucky enough to witness the nocturnal platypus emerging from the waters, or spot the iconic saltwater crocodiles basking in the sun, there is a powerful sense of being in the presence of creatures that have evolved in isolation, adapting to the harsh conditions of this ancient land. The reefs, forests, deserts, and mountains house ecosystems so rich and unique that you leave with a deep sense of respect for the world's natural diversity. As Australia's future continues to unfold, there's an inspiring movement toward sustainability, conservation, and respect for the land's original custodians. Australia is working toward creating a balance between progress and preservation, whether through efforts to restore the Great Barrier Reef, protect endangered species, or ensure that indigenous cultures remain an integral part of the country's social and cultural fabric. The shift towards recognizing and honoring First Nations rights and wisdom plays a critical role in shaping the future of the land, helping bridge the gap between the past and the present in ways that are meaningful and respectful. Whether you find your heart racing with adrenaline as you climb the Sydney Harbour Bridge, dive into the depths of the ocean at Ningaloo, or simply stand in awe before the imposing cliffs of the Great Dividing Range, Australia's wonders continue to unfold in new and exciting ways. It's a country that defies expectations and constantly surprises, inviting travelers to push their boundaries, immerse themselves in a diverse culture, and explore landscapes that feel like they belong to another world. The essence of Australia is not just in its iconic places, but in the way it invites you to explore, to witness, to discover, and most importantly, to experience it all with a sense of wonder that never fades. It's a place that beckons you back time and again, offering new horizons to explore, new stories to hear, and an eternal reminder of the beauty and complexity of the world we share. And in the end, Australia's greatest wonder may be its ability to stir something deep within us, the wonder of life itself in all its vast, untamed, and beautiful forms.